Hi guys and girls, it's Alex here from What the Photo. So hopefully you saw my other videos where I showed you the results of what happens when you reverse the front and rear elements of the Helios 44M. Now this is the sort of like the less popular brother of the Helios 44-2, and it's a classic swirly bokeh, but I couldn't actually find any specific instructions on how to reverse the elements for this one, so I'm going to show you how to do it, as the process is a little bit different. So what you're going to need is, obviously, you're going to need your lens. You are going to need a lens spanner here. You're going to need a rocket blower because you are going to get dust in it, and this is also a good opportunity to clean out those elements. And then I've got a couple of gadget glasses wipes just to wipe off the fingerprints that I'm inevitably going to get on the lens, on the glass elements. So let's crack to it. So we'll start with the front element, and you need the prong end of your lens spanner. You can see we've got these two dots here, or these two holes, which this goes into. This is something that's different between the Helios 44M and the 44-2, because the 44-2 you don't need to take this front area off. Now once that's come off, you can see we've got an inner ring here, and this little inner ring is what's holding the front element in. So we don't need to take anything else off for now, we just need to get that inner ring out. So you need the spade sides, I don't really know what they're called actually, but let's get those in there. Now this part, when I first did this, was extremely tight, and it took a lot of persuading to get it out. Now obviously you do need to be careful when you are doing this, because you don't want to scratch your elements. You are obviously using a bit of metal nearby to the glass there, and if you scratch it, obviously it's going to be at the edge of the frame, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but you obviously don't want to do it if you can get away with it. There we go. So you can see three pieces came out after that ring came out. We've got the retaining ring, we've got the lens element itself, and then we've got like a spacer ring. So the spacer ring can just go back in as it was. So we need to make sure we put it the right way in, otherwise it doesn't fit properly. So you can see it's got this little lip here on the bottom. So we're going to make sure that goes in the bottom like that. Just take a quick opportunity to rocket blow around there. So the element itself, normally it shows the convex side front, so that's the bit like that, don't know how else to describe it. So we're going to flip it over, so the concave side is on the front, so the dipped side is on the front. So we're just going to give it a little blow, and then we'll give it a bit of a clean with gadget wipes, because otherwise we're going to end up with a load of fingerprints inside our lens. Okay, so now we'll turn the element over, put it back in. So when you do this, the element doesn't fit in very well, so you can see it sort of moves about on this ledge that it would have sat on before. So the retaining ring will hold it steady as it tightens up, but obviously it will rattle for a bit. It should, at least in my experience, once you're tightening up the retaining ring, it sort of settles into a central position, so you don't need to worry about that. you'll see that obviously I can't tighten up the retaining ring as far as I can before because of the shape of the lens. Now we can add the front ring, the nameplate, back on, and again you'll see this won't screw back in as far as it did originally because of the way that the element has changed position now. Okay, so now we'll move on to the rear element. This one's much easier. So we've just got this central retaining ring here to remove. It's nice and small. You need the little spade ends of your lens spanner. Yeah, just the ring and the element come out there. So again, normally it has the convex side facing out, but we're going to change it around so it's the concave side facing out. I'm just going to give it a little wipe. The inevitable fingerprints that get on everything. And again, as with the front element, it doesn't sit perfectly well when you reverse it in, but as you tighten down the retaining ring, it will settle into a position that works for it. Just tighten it with my fingers a bit. There we go, get the lens spanner. And there we are. That's all done now and it's ready to go shoot with. Obviously, if you haven't already seen the video of me testing this out, check it out up here and have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.